Hey, this is Steve Kell on behalf of Kel1, and this is episode 2. I wanted to talk to you about my story and vision, and basically doing what we say we believe. So, for most of my life, I've done what other people did before me. I followed in the footsteps of 3 older brothers in almost every aspect of my life. I had a great family and a great childhood, but I did everything that other people were doing. Sports, friends, even my belief in Jesus and Christianity, my belief in God. I did what other people were doing. 1, 2, 3, just followed their steps. And it was only when I started to become a teenager, when I began to get close to graduating high school, and when I finally graduated college, that all these things that I said, I believed, or the habits that I had made in my life started to be in question. So, do I really believe in what Jesus Christ says? And how does it represent itself in my life? Do I really want to go to school? And what other options are there? Conflicts in my mind. I learned a lot since that time, and I've looked back and realized all the lessons of it. But I guess I just think it's important because we just end up having to own our decisions. We don't follow the footsteps our entire life long. And for me, it was great to start making choices for my own sake. So when I stopped going to school, I had no excuse to not give God my time. I had to face the facts. So I've done a lot of moving closer to God in the years since 2005 when I graduated. And when it comes to my career and what I do for a living, there's been a lot of progress as well. I've learned that I need to be passionate about something. I need to have a purpose, and there has to be a future in it for me. Those things are important, and I've learned them by working for Sherwin-Williams, Outback Steakhouse, Chipotle, and now I'm working at Gervasi. Those things are still important to me, but they're most important, and I see them most clearly when I think about what we're doing at Kel1. The way we raise animals, I'm passionate about it. I know there's a purpose. In long term, I know there's a future. If we can just get through some beginning stages and really work our best at it, I know that there's something good in how we're raising animals. And when it comes to the Primal Blueprint from Kel1, our health coaching, I know there's good in it again. I'm passionate about being strong, energized, and vital for my own life. I want to be able to have endurance my whole life long. I know there's a purpose because I think that other people want the same thing. They might not know how to access it, how to make it true for them. So I want to see that purpose through, and I think that's the future for me. So we believe these things are good, and we're dedicating our time to them. Hopefully there's things in your life where you sort of see the same experience that I'm talking about. Following in the footsteps and then eventually just owning something for your own sake. Doing something because you're passionate about it. And I think a lot of our lives, we have the appearance of something, but we don't have the true dedication for it. I know one thing that I've noticed is a lot of times people talk about liberty. They give people liberty. They say you're free. But when you start acting in that freedom with liberty, they restrict your every move. And that's not liberty. That's not true liberty. I don't like that. It's disheartening. I know for my own sake, I say that I love God and I love His commandments, but one of His first commandments is to love the Lord your God with all your heart, soul, mind, and strength. And I know I just don't do that And he says to love your neighbor as yourself, and I know that I don't do that. So it's disheartening. I want to be committed. I feel like Kel 1 is one aspect where we're doing what's good and right, and I want to continue to move closer and closer. I think that Kel 1 is moving us in a good direction as far as passion, purpose, and a future. I want to be true to those things. Are there things in your life that you say you want to do but you won't do them? That you believe but you don't act on? Let us be of service if we can with health coaching. Do you want to be healthy but you just can't act on it? Do you want to buy great quality food, feed yourself well, but it's hard to do it? Are there other things in your life where you said it, but you won't do it? Let us be of service, even if you just want to talk about it. Hopefully this makes you think a little, and I appreciate your time. Tune in next Monday. Until then, thanks for listening. This is Steve Kell on behalf of Kel 1.